Hello guys, this is Zuma and welcome to another Black Ops 2 gameplay commentary. And in this game, this is actually my first nuclear on the Xbox 360, and don't worry, it's not like I've been playing the Xbox all year and this is just my first nuclear. I've only been playing this for a couple of hours now, and I did actually post my first game that I actually played on the 360 coming from the PS3, so if you're interested in what that's going to be like, then I'll leave an annotation on the screen so you can go and check that out, as it's quite an eye-opener. But anyway, just before we go into like what changes I had to make in order to get this nuclear, I just want to explain this class I'm using because I'm sure a few of you are interested. So I'm using the MTAR with the fast mag and adjustable stock. I've got the aqua camo, I've got lightweight, toughness, scavenger, dexterity, a C4 and a trophy system. And the reason why I've got a trophy system is because I was quickly making this class and I saw carrier domination came up, and I like to use an assault rifle on carrier, and the only one that I had stock unlocked on was the MTAR, so that's why I was using that. And I like to use lightweight with my assault rifles, so as I was quickly creating it I then remembered that we're playing domination and everyone likes to use explosives and stuff like that, so I was like, damn, I don't have enough flat jacket, so the last thing that I put on was the trophy system. So that's the reason why I've got this a bit unusual class. And the UAV, the VSAT and the EMP are the score streaks I like to use when going for a nuclear, especially the using the EMP when using an unsilenced weapon. I think it's just so effective and much more better than the counter. So right, what changes did I make in order to make it a little bit easier for me to get this nuclear going from the PS3 to the Xbox? Well, one thing that I really struggled with on the Xbox controller was the button layout, and if you didn't know, on the PS3 the R1 button is actually fire, not the trigger like it is on the Xbox, and it's a bit weird that swapped around. I know it makes sense in the way having the trigger as fire, but yeah, for some reason it's a bit different on the PS3, so that was a bit unusual. And not only that, it's obviously the stick layout as well, and not just the stick layout, the actual inverted buttons as well, because on the PS3 they're domed. And I guess I could get used to like the buttons and stuff like that, but the inverted sticks are just something that I couldn't really get used to. I found that my thumb kept on digging into the side or it was slipping off, so one change that I made was actually getting a control freak for the right analog stick, and it was the only like domed one I could find. I think it's called the sniper one, and these are actually my pictures. It's the actual picture of my own controller, and I was just looking at the controller and I just thought, like, how the hell am I going to get used to this? Like, the right analog stick is like way higher than the left one, they're in different positions, the button layout's different, it's a different shape. I just thought to myself, I'm never going to be able to get used to this. But then after a few games, something just seemed to click. Now, I'd like to put all the credit down to the control freak, but I think it's more the way I played the game and changed my playstyle, because if you're handicapped in the way of your controller and your accuracy and things aren't just working like there was before on the PS3, then you have to change your game around. You can't expect to keep doing as well as you was before. And the way I changed it around was I put my gun skill on the back seat and then to focus on things that didn't change from moving from one console to the other, and there's some things that wouldn't even change from going from this to the PC, which is my spawn knowledge, map awareness, movement, the way I'm navigating the map using cover to my advantage, using C4s to limit the amount of gunfights and confrontations that I'm in, ADSing and strafing around corners to improve accuracy and reduce the kill time. There was just so much stuff I could focus on instead of the actual gun skill, and that's what I decided to do. And then after a couple of games I got the nuclear, and yeah, the gameplay can be a little bit more slow when you play like that, but then after a while when I'm used to the controller and your accuracy is going up, then you can start being a little bit more rush happy and then try and get those like really fast paced gameplays. But the way I had to stop and kind of look at my own game and to change things up and adapt to the situation that was presented before me just made me think, as other people looked at their own game and thought about whether they need to speed things up or slow things down in order to become a better player. So I'd really interested to know what you guys think about gun skill versus map awareness and spawn knowledge, what you think's more important, and what kind of percentage you'd give it as well. Is it like 60% gun skill, 40% map awareness and spawn knowledge? You know, what do you think? And it'd be quite interesting to see and compare some answers. And another thing that I want to mention is that now I'm on the Xbox 360 and the PS3. If you want to add me or you want to game with me sometime on either of the consoles, then add ZumaUK. Or alternatively, if you want to follow me on Twitter, then I post on there when I'm gaming as well. That's probably an easy way to get in a game with me. And there is a link to my Twitter in the description. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. If you did, leave a like rating, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.